Today we have edition 16 of our Microfinance Lunch Break. So we started in 2009, almost the 10th anniversary is coming up. It's really working well, and it's encouraging to see that all these people appreciate this and that we have new people who are coming every time. So it's a good mix and I'm very happy with that. Customer empowerment. Why the financial sector has to take this seriously. Antonique Koning, our keynote speaker today, testifies from her own experience at low-income groups in the South.
As was already introduced by Mr. De Pieker, my experience is working in emerging economies with low-income customers. And so I will be focusing on that when I'm talking about customer empowerment and how essential I think this is for the financial sector.
When I talk about empowering customers, it's about relevance. It's about creating and offering services that are relevant in people's lives, that help people make financial choices. And it's also about building trust and giving people the sense that they have control over their financial lives.
I went to India 3 years ago and I met with this group of women village leaders who were poor and illiterate. These women, they want security in their lives, they want a roof over their head, food on the table. But unlike us, these women do not have access to formal financial services such as savings, credit and insurance to achieve these goals.
People are afraid of the formal financial sector. They feel they have no choice. They're left to figure out things by themselves. They have no control over their finances. So people are simply not confident that the formal financial sector is serving their needs and have their interest at heart as informal channels do.
Financial service providers can start by simplifying processes and make it easier for people to choose services and feel a sense of control over their financial lives. They can also improve interfaces and actually adapt to the capabilities that people have. And facilitate learning by doing, provide people the tools to shape their financial experiences and allow people to manage their finances the way they think they can do that.
I'm optimistic. I think for the pure role of financial service providers in the society, they need to adapt to what people need. And I think that because of that level of urgency and because customers also get increasingly more capable of voicing their interests and concerns, financial service providers are indeed providing services in the interest of people.
I think the main message today was that for banks that we have to learn to listen to the needs of our people, really understand what their needs are and give the right answers.
I think it's a really good initiative with microfinance and microinsurance. There's a large group of people that are still excluded or inactive in financial sector, so it's really important to keep the topic alive and to continue to support it.
An impressive keynote from Angelique. And I really hope to catch on some of the topics she raised, because it's actually one of the topics that Close the Gap is engaged in as well, and in business development of fintech products for poverty alleviation. So yeah, I was very inspired, and I really take some tangible tips and tricks to my office this afternoon.
Not only for microfinance, but for other sectors, we should, think about, the client's demand first in any kind of business.
I like it. It was quite cozy. Met some interesting people as well, and I think I'll be keeping in touch with some of the people I met here.
Well, the conclusion is that we again had, let's say, a good microfinance lunch break. We see the audience growing every single time, so this means that we should encourage all the people to come and to continue to come to these lunch breaks. We have, let's say, an aspiration to make microfinance and microinsurance more lived throughout the society, and I think that today again we have proven that we make the right steps in this.